Okay. So what we are going to do today, I've gotten a lot of questions and Susie's on with me, and we are going to walk her through and have questions answered about how to set up Akashx. So this is kind of from a place of, I've been on a few trainings. I'm curious and I'm leaning forward. What does it exactly take from me to get going? Does that sound about right, Suze?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, cool. So the first thing we have to do is we have to log in to our My Daily Choice. And if you haven't yet done that, if you're already an affiliate, you can log into your back office and you can go shop and you can type in the search Akashx. And then options will come up that you can select what type of Akashx account you want, whether you want to do a year subscription up front, which would be with your brand bucks $9.99, or if you want to do it on a monthly basis with your brand bucks, it would be $99. If you don't want to use brand bucks, then it's $149. So already in using brand bucks, you have about a $50 savings. So log in to your back office, go shop, type in the search Akashx, and then select which monthly subscription or annual subscription you want. If you are not already in MDC, then you can get the link from the person that invited you, and it will take you directly to how to sign up with those two options. And then you just, step one, create your account as an affiliate or a customer, and then do exactly the same thing. Select whether you want the annual or you want the monthly subscription. As you can see with the annual subscription, you save a little bit more, but the monthly subscription is fine as well. So that's step one. Suze, does that make sense?
Yep, it does. And I would say probably to add into that would be when you do your MDC account and you want to, you're going to do Akashx, then to go in and buy your brand buck package.
Yes, thank you so much. So if you have yet to sign up to MDC, that's so important. You want to first get your brand bucks. And that's something you can see in the top of your thing. You can even type in the search when you shop for brand bucks. And you want to select the level of brand bucks that you're getting. I assume that everybody had already had that conversation, but you're right, they may not have. So the different levels of brand bucks are $1.99, $3.99, and $7.99. Brand bucks are a way where you can get the steepest discounts on majority of the brands in Marketplace. And you get other freebies like access to our travel portal. You also get the equivalent amount. So if you did $1.99, you get $200 in travel savings discounts. If you did $3.99, you get $400 in travel savings discounts. And if you did $7.99, you get $800 in travel discounts. You can also see the benefits of how this unlocks more of the comp plan, depending on which level of brand bucks you buy. The cool thing is, neither the brand bucks or the savings, the travel savings, ever go away. Neither does the unlocking of your comp plan. As long as you do any order throughout each month, all of that remains the same. You never lose it. So that's a great, great point. We always suggest starting with brand bucks. The cool thing when combining brand bucks and Akashx is that you get 99 towards Akashx and you still have about $100 to go swap where you shop, fall in love with some of our brands in 10 multi-billion, trillion-dollar categories, from health and wellness to beauty cosmetic to athleisure to fuel. I mean, you name it, we run the gamut. So that's a good first place to start. And now that we have that, what we want to do is get all of your systems synced together. The cool thing about Akashx, you guys, is we are a third party. We are not housing your money. We're not holding your money. We're not even trading your money. So you need to bring in your trading platform from your brokerage. So wherever you're going to be doing these trades, a lot of people use MetaTrader 5. and Ox Securities. That's what I'm going to be teaching how to connect today to your Akashx back office, which is your training platform where you're going to get live trades, call outs. You're going to have tap to trade options, but all of that has to be synced to your brokerage on a third party site. The other platform that we're probably going to be using a lot more after April 11th, but I'm not going to go into it right here, right now, is the Trade Locker, which is another place where you can house your brokerages and your Trade X Mastery. That's the prop firm where you leverage other people's money to trade. And there's a way that we'll sync that. But for this training, it's showing you how to get your MetaTrader 5 in a demo account for now, and your Ox Securities, which is your brokerage, in a demo account synced to your Akashx account in MDC. So let's
Got a question.
Yes, go for it.
So is MetaTrader 5 and Ox Securities like two different things? So
No,
what
that's
is MetaTrader 5 and what is Ox Securities?
Yeah, really good question. I'm not going to go into the details of the like verbiage of what they are, only because I don't have that depth of knowledge. I will go into my explanation of what it is. So basically, it's on the same app. Okay. I don't have the technical terms, Suze. So what we want everyone to do is go to your app on your phone, and I'm going to show you how to sync both of these. MetaTrader 5 is the platform. Ox Securities is the brokerage that you can sync to their platform. And it's all done on one platform. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. So is MetaTrader 5 an app that you've got to download and get?
Correct. So it's both, and I want to show you both. So you're going to have, and let me share my screen. Because you're going to have a desktop version and you're also going to have a app version. What I have found is that I use the app way more, and I'll explain why. The tap to trades, you're going to download two apps. You're going to download once you have your Akashx account, you're going to download the Akashx app. The tap to trades and live call outs come through the Akashx app. So for intensive purposes of speed, I like having the MetaTrader 5 app, which is linked to my Ox Securities, right next to my Akashx. Because when a trade comes in on the app, I go straight over to the MetaTrader 5 and I either tap to trade, have it open, or I enter the input on a live call. So you can use your online or your desktop version, but I find that I mostly am using my phone. Other people like to have the desktop version because it's bigger and you can read the scanners a little bit better. If you're going to be doing your own trading, they like to have it on a bigger screen. But for the new person that's coming in here that says, hey, I'm still learning. Hey, I'm on a demo account. Hey, I'm listening to the pros and I'm really going to be doing what they're saying to do. You may find, like I have, that it's easier to do from your phone. So that's a long-winded way of saying, yes, it's an app and you can use a desktop.
No, that's great. Thanks.
Okay, cool. So for that reason, let's download the step one. We got our account in Akashx set up. We got our brand book set up. Step two, we want to download these two apps, Akashx on your iPhone or Android, and MetaTrader 5 on your Apple phone or Android. Once you do that, it's really quite simple. So you're going to create a new account on your app, the MetaTrader 5 app. And it looks like this. Create a new account. You're going to select this. You're going to scroll, hang on, to demo account right up top. You don't even have to scroll. Demo account. Once you do that, you scroll down and you select accept. And then it's going to be a button here that says register. You are going to want to input on your desktop for MetaTrader 5 this login info and password. I always recommend taking a screenshot so that you don't lose it. But this is the ID, login info, and passcode that you're going to put into your desktop. Okay, so I'm going to take you over here to your desktop now, and you're going to select Web Terminal. Now, for all intensive purposes, this is not going to be my demo account, so you don't have to copy passwords. I'm going to change out and make a new one after this. You're going to hit accept, and you're going to open demo. Oh, it's creating a new one here. So hang on one sec. Connect account. This is where you want to go. You want to connect to an account that you just created on your app. And this is where you select the login info, 10002053126. And the passcode is 0HP +UYDI. I'm not going to save because I'll do a new one. Connect to account, and then you hit start on your account, and now you're linked. Not now. So now you have MetaTrader 5. This is just everything that's going on in the world. Most of us are going to be trading on different things. So we'll come down here. We can find what we're looking for. We'll go over that in another training. But for now, let's go back to the app. So we now have the exact same thing that's on our phone. I'm going to take us out of here and go over to Akashx. I'm going to log into my Akashx. Okay. So we're here on our phones. What we need to do now, we have MetaTrader 5. Within MetaTrader 5, I'm going to come back here, stop screening. Within MetaTrader 5, we now need to create a Ox Securities account. And the reason we need to do that is because we need to have a demo brokerage. So we're going to go into settings, bottom right. We're going to go up to the top, not my Instacart orders, where it says your name. And we're going to select that button. That's your MetaTrader 5 account. You're going to then hit the plus sign. You're going to type in the search Ox Securities. And this X of Ox Securities is going to appear. You're going to select that. You're going to select demo account. You're going to follow the exact same prompts that we did, which is hit accept. Down here, hit accept and hit register. This now becomes a screenshot that you take or copy the things, and you're going to take this information. This is crucially important. This is a step that I missed over and over. I'm going to share my screen. You're going to take this information from Ox Securities, and you're going to input that into your Akashx back office. You do not input, I want to make this clear, you do not input the MetaTrader 5 into, that's just the platform. You need to input the brokerage into your Akashx. And how do you do that? Step 1, you log into your Akashx back office. Step 2, you go into getting started. And step 3, you either connect your account. It's going to say for you guys, connect your account, or for me, it's going to say reset my account. And you make sure you have MetaTrader 5 selected. And you put here the information that you were just given for your Ox Securities login. And again, I'm going to be changing this after this Zoom 19, and you can change it as many times as you want. We want to choose my own and the password that they give to aand-c BGAQ. You're going to enter that one more time. 2N-ZBGAQ. And this is the other thing. You're going to select Ox Securities. Okay. You're going to select, this is where people have also gotten lost, so I'm going to highlight it. Ox Securities -live MT5, not demo. I know it's confusing because we just set it up as a demo, but this is how it goes live in your Akashx back office. So now we select connect. Yes. And it's connecting. This takes, it says success, MT5 connection requested. So this takes a few minutes, and how you know when it's reconnected is you can save that. You don't need to, is right here. You go back to the home button and it'll say, if you scroll down, connecting right here. And then once it's connected, you can refresh your screen in maybe a couple minutes, just by selecting this little refresher. And it should come back on and it'll say connected as soon as it's connected. What that does is now when you get on your app on your phone, okay, I'm going to start that. When you get on your app on your phone, so for me, I have my Akashx app and my MetaTrader 5. Your app is now connected to your trades, and you can start trading when you get, I'll show you the app here. I'll log in. You will get live tap to trades here, bottom right-hand side. You'll get live call outs. These are different ones that you can select from. For me, I'm mostly doing US gold. There we go, commodities. And you'll get all of these. This is very simple. You can copy them. You can paste them over to your MetaTrader 5 account, which is housed here. And you can select trades. This is where you input trades. And
Got another question.
Yes, ma'am.
So on the demo account, obviously there's got to be funds in the demo account in order to trade, right? So
yeah, it's just as many trades as you want. I mean, it's literally millions and millions of dollars, whatever you want to trade, you can play with.
But does the demo account come with money already loaded in it, basically?
Correct.
Okay.
It doesn't even state, I mean, that's a great question. I don't even know how much it is. I've lost $40,000 because I forgot to close a trade. So,
Whoops.
yeah, whoops, that's on me. My kids started coming in and crying. So this is a great point, though. This is why we use a demo account, you guys, because until you set the focus and take this intentionally and seriously, and bracket your time for when you're going to be trading, keep your demo account. Like, learn the ropes, get the bruises, lose 5 grand because you decided to go take a phone call, or you decided that you needed to go help your children. Do not do that when you have a live account that's connected to either your money or your prop firm, other people's money, because you will very quickly be bumped out of those challenges, and you will lose your funds, which is not a fun game to play.
No, definitely not. Okay, so you've got your demo account set up.
Yep.
And you're getting to the point where you want to set up a live account. Then where and how do you put money into that live account?
So that's where we'll do this as a separate training, because there's multiple ways to do that and multiple ways to fund it. And that's where you need to have kind of your thing set up, putting your money into the brokerage with either Ox Securities. You select live account and you go that way, or if you do Trade Locker, there's a way to do it with them. So that'll be a separate training that we can do. But I want to keep this one right here, right now, tight to how do we sync all the platforms. And then once we get everything up and running with Trade Locker and the TradeX Mastery, we'll do a separate recording for that. So if you're here to get your prop firm connected, reach out to the person that invited you asking for a different training. But for this one, this is how to get Akashx, how to use MetaTrader 5 as a demo, and how to use Ox Securities as a demo, and then how to sync that to your Akashx back office. And I think,
Great. So
did
you
we do
you
that,
just
Suze?
throw
Did
it, you
we,
just
did we
threw it.
hit all of those things?
Yes, you
Okay,
just threw a term out though that's, black in my world, and that's
cool.
prop firm. What's
Okay,
that?
good, good. Prop firm, that is just the technical term that I've learned over the last month for how to leverage the platform that you would use to leverage other people's money. Those are called prop firms.
Great. And
Yeah.
that definitely I know is going to be on another conversation.
Yes, yes. So that, remember when we talked about people opening up their 200,000 to I think it's 25,000 to $200,000 accounts of other people's money. We have a great recording, a training that Glenn Crawford did of why a prop firm, why it's no risk to the, well, everything isn't zero risk, right? So there's always a mitigated risk in there. But the way he goes over it and explains Trade X Mastery and the prop firm, there's virtually no risk for the people that are giving the money to the prop firm. And for us, as long as we stay in our parameters, we get our money back that we invested, and we can leverage their money as we're trading, and as we get to the winning of the challenge and the money's actually opened up for us to trade on. So that'll be another training, but it's definitely, if you're following everything that Glenn is teaching, Animal, you, I mean, and you stay within the daily losses, it's a great way to really expand your portfolio and grow it more than, I mean, I don't know about you, Suze. I don't have even $25,000 at my disposal right now to put in an account. So if I were to open something, it would be, maybe 1,000, maybe $5,000. And when you're trading with that amount, it's just a slower road to see the compounding effects of your earnings. When you're trading on a bigger account and you have 25,000, 200,000, 100, even 50,000, the compounding effects of those earnings over time is exponentially greater than if we just started with 500 of our own dollars. But you can get one of those accounts for 500 of your own dollars. Does that make sense?
Totally. Yeah, that
So
I mean
it's really
it's
cool.
interesting.
I don't see, well, I don't, we're all individuals. We all can do our own thing. I feel most comfortable doing this if you're new on a demo account, plugging into everything, getting on our lives, understanding the language. Like you said, one word is black to you. All of these words 2 months ago were foreign language to me. But because of the Akashx platform, because of the live trainings that I've been on, because of the immersion I've done, and we're talking an hour here, an hour there, early in the morning when everybody's asleep, I'm learning this new skill and implementing it to now I feel pretty good about taking on a challenge. And it's like I said, I started feeling this confidence about 3 weeks, a month in. So I always recommend for someone that's new, plug into the system, start learning the language before you start trying to leverage the funds. Because although it's not a huge risk, there is risk. And I never want people to invest in something where either they're not committed and going to lose, or they're unclear and they end up losing. So my suggestion, get on Akashx, get on your trainings, plug into the lives, understand the systems, the technologies, the language, get your demo account set up, start practicing, implementing, messing up, losing money, kind of getting the feel for this before you create your live accounts. But if you're not new, or if you're like, hey, 500 bucks, $1,000 isn't that big of a deal to me, I want to get in and I want to see how it goes, by all means, go for it. We're here to support you, and you will have support no matter which way you choose.
So I've got another question for you. You know
Sure.
me, I'm full of questions.
I love
So
it.
on the Akashx end, I know that there's, you can bring friends along with you on this, and it actually is beneficial for you to do that. So at what point, I mean, are you comfortable with saying, hey, this is something that you want to share? And then you maybe talk about, what that looks like for you and then the people that you're sharing it with.
Yeah, phenomenal, phenomenal. So here's the deal. If you are on your Akashx platform, you will notice something that says 3 and free. So what Susie's talking about is when you share your affiliate link for Akashx, not for the platform prop firm, not for, oh, we're running out of time. Hang on, it's okay. We've got 10 minutes left, Suze. So the thing that I want to share is when you share your affiliate link, anyone that signs up for Akashx, you now have an Akashx affiliate link. When you share that link to someone and they decide to join, and you get compensated for it, but B, when you have 3 people that do that and sign up for Akashx, your account now every month is free. So it's a great way to kind of learn while you earn if you start bringing in people with you. So what I did, Susie, is because I'm so new at this, it wasn't like I was trying to go after everybody to, get an Akashx account, blah, blah, blah. I was sharing my enthusiasm for what I was discovering along the way. And within the first 3 weeks of me being on the platform, sharing with people my curiosity and things that I was earning on a demo account, like, holy crap, I just earned $500. Granted, it's a demo account, but if this were for real, in 30 seconds, I just had a $500 trade. Like, that's cool. And so from sharing my experience, I actually had 5 people that joined Akashx, you being one of them, and said, hey, I kind of want to, I've been dancing around learning this skill. I didn't know where to go. And this seems like the way to teach me what you're talking about and what I've wanted to learn. So my biggest thing is learn enough to be dangerous in your curiosity inviting, not in your breadth of knowledge to know a platform, right? So like, I always love and I always encourage people to share their journey, and people will meet you where they are at. So as long as you're sharing your journey and questions that you can ask people, hey, do you trade? Have you ever thought about, crypto, Forex, trading on the stock market, all of these things? Do you do that? Yeah, actually I do. Or no, I've actually been wanting to. I've been watching different people do this. I've been learning from some really incredible professionals. I'd love to share with you this platform that I found and see if you're curious like I was. Like,
Awesome.
truly, truly keeping it as simple as that, because right now we're not experts. And you know what I found in most things, when you become an expert, oh, it's not as fun.
That's true. Hey, I got a
It
really
is,
quick
it is.
question. I know we're limited on time, but like on the Akashx website, I training in there. And can you maybe hit on the training and then the trader trainers?
Yes, yes. Let me share my screen because I think it's really cool. Share my screen, Akashx, share. So here's where you have your live sessions. And you can see, like, for today, here are all the live sessions that are going on. They say in your time frame when they are. I'll point out a few of my trainers that I like. Joel is cool. And not that I like, but that I follow because they trade the things that I want to trade, and I've earned money off of them. And I want to find here. Brent is amazing. I have learned and earned a lot with Brent. Great, great, great trainer. And again, these are all the live sessions. Here's Javed. Javed trades mostly in gold. But even though it says, like, for example, Brent is the NASDAQ 100 and gold. When you get on their live training sessions, like today, oh shoot, I'm missing it. Or no, this is tomorrow. This is Tuesday. So Tuesday, Brent does an 8 a.m. And that, or 6 a.m., excuse me. That is where I've learned the most. I got on his 6 a.m. training from the very beginning. And it is a phenomenal training. You just click here and it'll come live on this platform, and they're going over live trading sessions. So this isn't a boring how to. This is Brent actually reading charts in real time, waiting for the bell in New York, and giving us live call outs on multiple categories. So not just gold, not just NAS, he'll go to US 30, and he's really giving us in-depth real-time training. And that's the same with Javed. They're showing us how they're reading the charts, what they're looking for. They're saying language that the first session, I was like, dude, I have no clue what they're talking about. By my 5th session, I was taking the trades that they were calling out. So that's pretty cool. And then here's the third one that I will share is Maddie Pips. And again, you can see this is from 6 a.m. till 8 p.m., you guys, and trade sessions all in between. So binary, swing trading, these are all new terms for most people, but once you get in them, you'll understand. And Maddie's a great trainer, and really the leader and face behind Akashx. So he'll be one that you'll want to follow. Those are the live sessions, and we're coming into our last 4 minutes here. So I want to go over the trade alerts. And again, all of these are available in the app as well. So this is just understanding what you prefer to trade. These are the different types of trading that go on. For me, I like commodities. I like the US gold. So I'm usually here, and you can, this is your entry point, your stop loss, and your take profit, multiple different take profits. They give you the strength of the trade. They give you notes throughout. The trade alerts are what you have to input manually, but all the details are given there for you to literally hit copy and paste into your MetaTrader 5 Ox Securities. So that's the trade alerts. Those are great. Those come in quite frequently. Tap to trade. As you notice, these are all expired. Tap to trades are literally the professional trader calling out and putting into the system the information needed. And if this were live and not expired, all you would have to do right here on your app or your desktop is hit accept, approve. I forget which word it is, but you just hit approve or accept, and now you're in the trade. They have set the stop loss. They will pull it. They will do that for you, but you are in control. This is a piece that I always want people to understand. Just because you do a tap to trade does not mean you have to stay in based on their parameters. You can control it, but if you trust the different people, like I've done them and I've closed it out and I haven't been there, I don't recommend that. I've earned. But if you accept it, you want to be active on your app and see what's going on. And as Brent, one of our trainers, always says, when in blue, it's up to you. So if you hit a win that you like, then you can just close out your trade and be happy with it. You can continue to ride based on their parameters. But that's an explanation of the 3 portions of this app that I use the most. I guess 4, 3 and free, live sessions, trade alerts, and tap to trade. And again, all of this is explained in the Academy. I mean, platform tutorials, beginners, you guys, get started here, because everything that I just did in a very, newbie way is done so much better by professionals on the platform with the Academy. Does that make sense?
This helped tremendously, Jordan. Thank you
Good.
so much.
Good, absolutely, darling. And we'll come back and do another one, and we'll do it over the Trade Locker and the Trade X Mastery prop firm.
Fantastic.
Okay, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.